Life's Journey at 50 here, and still using cap here as my background. I did a thing on helmets probably a month or two ago, and mostly I ride with my XD4, my Aria helmets here. Obviously you can see this one, this one's a little bit more beat up than the other. This is brand new, pretty much. And then I have my Klim Krios Pro, and I'm not gonna give you the specs. You guys can go check these out anywhere. I'll leave links in the description below. But I rode this out to Colorado, Wyoming, you know, rode it out on my trip out to the Wyoming BDR. And I have to tell you, there's a couple things between these two helmets. And one is weight. So the weight of the Klim is much lighter than the Aria. Both give great protection. If you guys anybody that's in the ADV world will know both quality helmets. But this one definitely, I would tell you, has better airflow and is lighter. And on the highway, it was actually pretty good. I didn't get the wind buffering that I do sometimes on this helmet. And obviously with the lighter weight on this one kind of wears on you, especially if you get any wind buffering and stuff like that. So, so I would tell you that's the thing about the Klim, which is really nice, was it's lightweight, didn't do the wind buffering, and just was a pretty darn good helmet. And obviously I'll be wearing this quite a bit as I keep moving on. Now the pluses for the Aria. So on the Aria, this can slide up and down. Now, you might not think that that's a big deal, but it is. If you have sun, especially in your face, you can lower this to get the sun out of your face or up or whatever. So that's nice, because on the Klim, as you will see here, this is fixed. This is a screw here, and there's no movement here. So literally you got to kind of tilt your head down to get any blockage, or use this anywhere as a guard against the sun. So that's one advantage. The next one is that on the Aria, I could be riding and I can just barely get that to where you'd have just enough to get a little bit more airflow through here. So it's not up in here, but you can get it pretty much right there, and a little airflow comes in here. So on the Klim, you really don't have that. You get down to about here, which still lets a lot of stuff in, but when you go below that, it closes. So you don't have that little gap there that the Aria does to let a little bit more airflow come in. It's up here and allows a lot more things to come in here, like bugs, rocks, any of that stuff. I did eat a few. So anyway, so just FYI, that's a little bit different there as far as that goes. But again, now total airflow, I thought this gave me a little bit better airflow than my Aria did. And then the other thing is that noise level. Noise level, I thought, I felt I got a lot more wind, road, everything else on the Klim. This was quieter helmet. So to me, the Aria is a much quieter helmet than my Klim helmet. But so there's some differences there. This doesn't have as great as airflow. Like I said, it does when you're able to have it like little peeped here, but if it's raining or anything, not as much airflow comes through this as you would think. So that's the reason why I would give the Klim better airflow throughout the whole helmet and stuff like that. So again, this is just kind of my little tidbit on this. I do own a couple of these Aria just because I like them. They actually fit just a tad bit better. I wear a double XL. For my big fat head, as you guys saw probably in one of my videos with my lovely Klim hat on. But I would tell you that with a double XL here, the Aria fits perfect for me. The Klim is just a little tight, especially if you've got the little guard here down by the mouth here. I have to take that out to actually wear this, and it usually goes right here. It fits snug though once I get it on, but it's a little tight getting it on, but when I get it on, it's fine. So anyway, that's my little tidbit. I wanted to kind of come back and talk about the helmet wise between these two. They're both excellent helmets. I think the Klim here is 700 or 750 maybe for the Klim. Again, I'll leave the link in the description below. The Arais now are up to like 769. I think I got these when they were still like 729. So they've, you know, they're up, and I'm assuming that helmets will probably reach about $800 for these type of helmets. And obviously when you've got a couple of them, it starts adding up real quick. So, but both excellent helmets. Depends on what you're looking for. Again, a little lighter, more airflow. I thought the wind buffering was a lot better on this, and so that was really nice, especially on the long hauls, having a lighter helmet. But at the end of the day, the Arai to me is, I've got, you know, the flexibility of having up just a little bit more for airflow. I've got the blockage of the sun with this and less noise. And again, the disadvantage is just, I think, overall airflow of the helmet in general. So anyways, I thought I would kind of, you know, touch base on this, give my perspective since I just got back from doing the long haul out to Wyoming and stuff, and thought it would be a good comparison considering I wore this quite a bit last year and this year, and then got the Klim, you know, a few months ago. So anyhow, just a little bit of a follow-up, and hope you guys are doing well out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.